Hello, welcome to take 1099 of this video. I no longer have any excitement about doing this. So, I'm going to get it done. First one is, or my first thing I want to show you on the second part of this video is my teeth whitener. Really works, costs less than 25 cents a container, not the entire box. It's baking soda and water. You turn it into a paste. I have to shake it up to use it because it, everything sits at the bottom. Quick shake. Put it on your toothbrush, scrub it, spit it. You will spit out, when you first start doing it, you spit out a tint. That will be a yellowish tint to your toothpaste, or to your toothbrush. Use it after you brush your teeth. I did find a recipe that has pureed strawberries in it and extra water, kind of like a mouth rinse, which I will be making for my husband. I don't think that sounds very yummy. And I don't really mind the taste of it as it is. So I'll be doing that for him. I use 99-cent Arm & Hammer box of baking soda. I use a lot of baking soda in my cleaning products, and I'm not going to spend a bunch of money on it. I have learned in the 90,000th time I've been recording this video, I've thought about it and realized that I'm going to invest in organic baking soda for when it's in my mouth, or when I cook with it, which is very rare. But Red Mill makes an organic baking soda. Actually, I do believe it's in the baking aisle, but I know here, because I know Red Mill is in our baking aisle, but I know here the natural food store sells it for like $3. So my next one. Okay, cleaners. This is my all-purpose cleaner. It isn't a Febreze bottle because I learned the hard way that you don't add vinegar and baking soda into a bottle because it will kill the pump. So until I get a new one, this is what I'm using. I use 1/3 vinegar, and I used white distilled vinegar. I had some apple cider vinegar. I have learned since then there are some things that I need apple cider vinegar for. I haven't found that many, so a bottle this size will probably last me 6 months, if not longer. But I don't need it right now, so I don't have any. So 1/3 white distilled vinegar, the rest of it water, 2 or 3 squirts of dish soap, not detergent, liquid soap, is a degreaser. Mix it all together. You have a disinfectant, a whitener, a de-oiler, and a soap. And it's amazing. My family really doesn't get sick that often. Like, we don't. We actually got a lot sicker, I think, before I started making my homemade products, because I feel like our bodies were so not, like, just pure. You know what I mean? Like, they killed out all the good stuff. I don't have to breathe in my cleaning products while I'm pregnant. Vinegar does not bug me that bad. I have a friend who it really bugged, so I add some essential oils into it. Boom, you're good to go. Cost me less than $1 to make this. I make one every other week. I use it for literally everything. My bathroom counters, my kitchen counters, if I have a quick spot to clean up off the floor. I even use it, sorry, the babies kicked me in my yeehaw. I use it on my walls, everything. And I have no worry about my son getting into it. If he grabs it or we see him spraying something with it, it's going to hurt his vinegar in it if it gets in a cut or his eyes. But I am not worried that my son is going to overdose on it. I'm not worried that his nose hairs are going to fry off and fall out. So I love this stuff. My next one is my bathroom, like, scrubber. Like scrubbing bubbles, kind of. It's dried out right now, but I just wanted to show you. This is how I clean it, by the way, to get it all out. And then you dump the dry excess, and you have it all over again. Okay, baking soda, once again, voila, don't buy expensive baking soda, you use so much of it. And dish detergent, once again, voila. Or not detergent, soap, sorry, soap. And you just put however much you feel like you're going to need. I usually overdo it a little, which is a waste if you couldn't tell by all that. But, so I'll probably like a half a cup of baking soda would do. And then you add your soap, your dish soap, until it makes like a paste. Sorry, I stumble really bad. Until it makes a frosting like paste. And then you just put some on your scrubber. This is not a super abrasive scrubber. It has a little wannabe hard crazy ones, but they're not. They don't hurt. They're just a little abrasive. And you scrub it all over your bathtub. A lot goes a long way. And I'm not even kidding you. My bathtub looks sparkly clean. Every once in a while, before I rinse it off, I'll spray some vinegar on a spot where I see a big stain. My husband is a diesel mechanic, and it's just disgusting. And so it's, you know, really helps. I have all the porcelain in my sink as well as my as well as my toilet has been stripped, so there are stains. When I use this stuff, I can get the stain to look 90% less for, you know, a week or two. It's amazing. I'm not breathing in crap constantly. And you're not breathing in powder either because it's, you know, been wet. My next one is laundry. No, that's next. Carpet deodorizer. I'm not going to spend $3 or $4 on a carpet deodorizer that's going to last me maybe 1.5 uses. And I live in a really small apartment. So people with larger homes, it is probably going to last you, what, a day? One use? I don't know. I mean, I know some people just do a couple here and there. Once a month, maybe I do my entire house. I vacuum twice. I will vacuum before. I will put it on, let it sit for a little bit, vacuum again, and then clean out my, you know, my filter and vacuum one more time. What this is what? Baking soda. Baking soda, and with this, I almost always use essential oils. But you don't have to. It's not going to make a difference. It's not going to, you know what I mean, stop it from not smelling good. The baking soda, like when you stick it in your fridge, will absorb the smell. Same thing with your carpet. If you put it down, vacuum it right up, probably won't do much. So you got to let it sit for a second. I have it in a big Vlasic jar. I put holes in it. I use 1 box per thing, which will last me 2 or 3 months, depending on how often I do my carpet. Carpets, powder is not good for your vacuum, and it sits in your carpet. I've cleaned my carpets, and then all the powder came up and dried on it after I was done. I had to redo it. So now I, you know, double vacuum and stuff. When it comes to helping with smell, we live in a really old apartment. It just helps. I'm sorry. So I use it. $1 if you have essential oils, and you know, I spent $25 on 6 little mini bottles of essential oils. Lasted me almost 2 years because they just 1 or 2 drops will do it. Shake it up, put it on your carpets. Okay, there's my carpet deodorizer. My next one, I do my laundry by hand. In 2012, which is crazy. No, I really do. And I actually enjoy it. And I love when people laugh when I tell them. I've had someone hysterically bust out laughing. And I love when people are like, ghetto. I've actually asked somebody, doesn't that make you feel ghetto? Why? Your grandmother was doing her laundry by hand, honey. It wasn't that long ago that women were taught to do laundry by hand. You were going to be blown away. It costs me almost $60 just in quarters, because I live in an apartment, to do laundry a month. And I'm having a baby. That's going to go up probably another $30. This is a laundry plunger from Lehman's. It's not on here, but it's Lehmen's. Lehman's. I got it at a catalog. $17. It's $17.99. With shipping, I think it was $23 for this. I put my laundry in my bathtub. I don't make my own laundry soap. I have the recipe. I just haven't got the stuff or the container that I would need because you make such a large amount of it. Eventually I'll make it. Not right now. I have had a friend's mother who makes it. She gives me a jar. Sorry, I'm trying to fix my glasses. She gives me a jar probably every couple of months. And it lasts me about a month. I love the smell of it. It's so amazing. All those I have no idea when it comes to washing machines. WE or whatever, Whirlpool, like the super, don't use that crazy stuff in your washing machine. Make it all light, non-chemical. You know, they have the super expensive, this is for your EI, whatever, washing machine. Homemade laundry detergent will work for that. Anyways, so I have my laundry plunger. And I do it in my bathtub. I rinse it out. I wash it, hang it above my bathtub, let it drip dry, stick it outside, let it dry. Takes me about an hour to 2 hours, depending on how long I let it soak. Soaking is a big part of doing laundry in the bathtub. I also think that it helps make things cleaner than the washing machines. As well as this little miracle concoction of mine. This is white distilled vinegar. I use this. I get this size bottle. Normally I buy handles of vinegar. For this, I buy this size bottle. And I add a lot of dish soap. And what you get in this is a whitener from the vinegar, a softener from the vinegar, a smell deodorizer from the vinegar. If you have pee, animal urine, your husband reeks like a freaking donkey, this will get it out and it will not smell like vinegar. I do my laundry by hand in a bathtub and it still does not smell like vinegar. And the soap is a degreaser as well as the soap. My husband is a diesel mechanic. I've said that before. Disgusting. My sheets on my bed are disgusting within a week or two. This will help get it out. I also have a washboard for big stains. I usually have a bunch of little holes in this, and I'll just squirt a little bit on it, and I'll use my washboard, or I'll let it sit and then use my washboard, and it is amazing. Amazing. Laugh if you like. Try it if you'd like. Hold on, I'm making sure. Okay. Okay, so that's it for my laundry. The next thing I do is I make my own baby wipes. I still make them off and on for my son. He's to wash hands. We're going on a long trip. I'll make a bag, you know, a bag of it or whatever. Cost me, I think the total, we did it one time, like to the T, 50 cents a bag, if that. No, I think it was 13 cents a bag. Yeah, it was 13 cents a bag. And I think somewhere between 15 cents a month. Okay. So, there's a mosquito. Gross. Okay. You get a roll of paper towels. Some women will cut the paper towel in half. I do not like to do that. I like to pull my paper towels apart in half, especially the ones that are already like the little mini size ones. That's even better. And I will fold them. And then I will do that for half of my roll, okay? And then I will cut them into a square. Or I'll fold them and then cut them, whatever. Then you have them stacked like this, double width. And this is two separate. This is two wipes. Put them in a Ziploc baggie. Okay, boom, boom. And you add a cup of water, a tablespoon of baby oil, and a tablespoon of baby soap. I do not use the vapor baby soap in my wipes. If they were sick, maybe I would, but I use just regular plain 99-cent, whatever. I have bought an organic baby oil. If you want to, you can. It's not that big a deal to me. It's, you know what I mean? Because with this bottle I bought when my son, just for the diapers, was a month old when I started making my wipes. I still have this bottle. This is how much I've used for that. I don't use it for anything else. I've never really used, except for, I did use it for Keto Cup. But, voila. And if you read the back of a wipes container, it will say ethylene glycol. I think it's all ethylene glycol or ethylene glycol. I don't know. It's ethylene glycol. It is a ingredients in car coolant. Isn't that awesome? You're wiping your little baby's bum with that. And honestly, the only reason my son has ever had a rash is because he is severely allergic to dairy, and it would cause his intestines to bleed, and all of that would cause yeast infection. He didn't get a rash. He didn't get regular random diaper rashes. If he did, which normally I'm probably 2 or 3 times ever had them, I use cornstarch. Just a little bit of it because it'll dry you out as well as everything else. But so that's it. I make my wipes. Make your wipes, ladies, especially mothers with multiple children. Oh, my land said just use a whole roll a week. I make half a roll a week with when Ryder was using them regularly. Now I can make one about every month. If you don't use them regularly or you add too much water and let them sit for too long, which is a week, 2 or 3 weeks, you will get a mildew smell. I use half the amount of water that I would normally. And you'll get your groove. Some people like them a little more moist. Some people like them a little less moist. It's just start out with a cup and work your way up or down however you feel comfortable. The next, I already did the carpet. Okay, well, I think, okay, so this is something that most women probably aren't going to do. But if you think of using cloth diapers, use them. I make my own cloth diapers. I use the button system. I probably spend $5 per diaper. I buy my fabrics and everything in bulk. So for the price of 1 diaper, I can make 3 homemade ones. So there's that, and I'm out of time. That is my homemade awesome sauce video. I will be making a video on things I make at home in the kitchen, like buttermilk, stuff like that you can make on your own. All right, guys, if you have any questions, let me know, and check us out on Homemade Love or find me on Facebook and I'll talk to you. All right.